All right, Jay, go ahead and say something. Just gotta give me some commentary. Look right at the glasses, you're doing it.
Am I talking to myself here? What is this? Dan!
Vitres Spiat. In this next video, we begin exploring the sights and sounds of Prague.
We'll have a walking tour of the old town, we'll go up to the castle, where we'll be going to St Vitus Cathedral.
I just need you to know that it's going to be 73 degrees and sunny all day today. All day. Welcome to Prague.
Got it.
The oldest evidence of human habitation here dates back to 600,000 BC, but it wasn't until the 6th century that these lands became civilized when tribes settled along the Vltava River. Today, Prague is 1.3 million strong and continues to grow. Walking along the Vltava River, we notice a giant metronome ticking away in the distance. Come to find out that it occupies a symbolic spot in the city. It was here on Letna Hill that the world's largest statue of Joseph Stalin used to overlook the city. Then in 1962, it was detonated, and in its place came a 7-ton metronome symbolizing the long struggle against communism. This was also the site to a giant Michael Jackson statue during his 1996 world tour. Continuing on, we make our way into Prague's Old Town Square. The first thing that we notice is a memorial to Jan Hus, who was one of the most important personalities in Czech history. 100 years before Martin Luther's Protestant Reformation, Jan Hus was considered a heretic and burnt at the stake for his reformist ideas. The memorial gazes upon the Church of Our Lady before Tyn, which, as legend has it, is where Walt Disney got the inspiration for Sleeping Beauty Castle. Also located within the square is one of Prague's most famous landmarks, the Clock Tower. It houses one of the oldest functional astronomical clocks in the world, well over 600 years old. Not only does it show the time, but provides the date, positions of the sun, moon, and other planets, as well as zodiac information. You will also notice that the clock has a set of statues dedicated to 4 vices and 4 virtues. Between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m., each hour on the hour, the statues become partially animated, such as when death rings his bell. Continuing on our journey through Old Town, we approach the magnificent Prague Castle.
Unbelievable. That's a castle, my friend. Let's go inside and find out what it's like.
With origins dating back to the 9th century, it is the largest ancient castle in the world. Formerly the seat of Bohemian kings, today, Prague Castle is the official residence of the President of the Czech Republic. It is a vast collective of fortifications, courtyards, palaces, offices, gardens, and churches. In fact, St. Vitus Cathedral is the largest and most important church in Prague, where it houses the remains of former Czech kings. The Great South Tower of the cathedral offers magnificent views of the city. But I warn you, get your cardio training in before you attempt to climb it, or else you might end up like Bender.
I'm gonna throw up now.
Oh man.
How many stairs do you have to climb?
Like 700.
237.
And then people kept coming down and touching me.
Of course, what is a castle without some interesting history attached to it? When Nazi Germany occupied Czechoslovakia during World War II, Prague Castle was the Reich's seat of power for this area. It was Reinhard Heydrich, Hitler's third-in-command, that was in charge here. Enchanted by the splendor of the castle, it is said that he would pretend to be the king and wear a crown on his head. Legend goes that if a usurper places the castle's crown on his head, he would die within the year. Less than a year later, the Butcher of Prague fell victim to an assassination organized by Czechoslovak rebels known as Operation Anthropoid. That's it for this video, but before we're done, Jay and I did stop by the Karlovy nightclub, and I'll have you know that it was a ghost town, so we turned around and walked right out. In the next episode, we continue on our adventures around Prague's Old Town, learning about local brews and local legends. Be sure to leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Ahoy!